What's up, guys? How you doing today? Good to see you! What's up, what's up? Did I scare you? Did I scare you? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this lovely Monday? Oh, we're starting off with cute girls and murder! Yes! Gonna be a good time, gonna be a good time. What's up, guys? I saw the Crimson King Godzilla! Scott McCoy! General Stock Gas! Who else do we had? No Good, No Vine, and Sokko! What's up, bro? I see you, Vine. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, Darlene. Good to see you, good to see you. I don't think I skipped anyone. I think we got you all. How y'all doing today? Good to see you, my lovely fucking hordes. How y'all doing? How's your week starting? Your birthday's in 2 days? Nice, Stalkers. Nice. Oh what? Oh what? The Kaiju got a girlfriend, well, boyfriend. She's trans and bisexual, so it doesn't matter. Ah, nice! Nice! Awesome! Good year! Crimson! I think I'll just shorten it to Crimson. Love it! That's awesome, bro! That's awesome! I wish you luck! I wish you luck! That's so cool! How y'all doing today? That's a good way to start the week! That's some good vibes! Just call me a Kramer Crimsy? I like Crimson! It makes me think of the color more! Yeah, congratulations, Crimson! That's awesome! Congrats on relationship status! Let's go! That's how you tell he's not a Vtuber! I just forget about my daily Yo-Kaiju, don't know! What? Don't know. Don't know. What? Don't know? Thanks, congrats indeed! Yo, trying to hug! Moshi Moshi Oshi-san! God, I really love that now! It's one of my favorite things on this series so far! Moshi Moshi Oshi-san! So fucking cute! But let's get back into it! Cause it's time to get fucking nuts! I'm very excited! Oh my god, last time! Woo! Last time, Rena! Or at least, who we think is Rena, acted a little crazy. Little crazy. Apparently she was standing outside of her bedroom door for an hour, listening to us talk to the detective. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. But she also thinks that she is supposed to be the next one for either, I can't remember, was it Orashiro's curse or the Onikakushi, which I only now realized is the title of this chapter 1. Oh, I'm dumb. That's the demon away. Oh, that's so cool. I can't even think. Oh, we're about to die! Rena's being very sus, extremely sus. I'm scared. I'm scared to start. But cute girls. So let's do it. Let's do it. We played this very recently. I figured we'd jump right into it again. Because I do want to get to the end soon. No, not you. Continue. There you go. So we're at the end of chapter 8. So we're starting chapter 9. There should be 12 chapters, but the last chapter I think is really long. So we'll see. Nova, get the membership! What? Who got it? It's Rash. We don't even know that one. That's awesome. Thank you, Nova. Expose the lurkers. Thank you. There it goes. Thank you so much. Welcome, Rash. Welcome to being a horn jewel! Beautiful, shiny, gorgeous! So valuable! Dun dun dun! Also, I just got back from a mission! A Kaiju bounty mission? Why did you set up live stream that starts out 2 years Nice! Nice! Get him! Get that raptor done all white and fluffy! What? What raptor? I love raptors! I love them! Yo, what's up, Doom? How's your day going? We're just about to start, so you got here just in time! Just in Doom time! The donation raptor! Oh! Oh, that guy! He's so cute! Is he a raptor? I thought he was a T-Rex! Is he a raptor? I guess I don't look at him much. He's super cute! He's super cute! Chicken raptor! Yeah! Yeah! Delicious! Yo, did you look at those guys I told you about? Nope! Nope! Not at all. I got other shit going on. I'll worry about it when I watch some Godzillas. Alright, so yeah, we're back in our room. Alright. Weariness and a headache. Okay, I'm not sure if we were able to get any sleep. I'm assuming this might be the day after? Not a very nice way to start the day. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So this is right after Rena eavesdropped on us. I'm really worried about talking to her today. Oh, Rena. If I'm right, and I know what route we're on, I really think things are about to go nuts. But it's also been like a decade since I watched the anime, so we'll see. Either way, I hope it does. Rena gonna blow! For real! Blow up pancakes with mine? But I want to eat them. Things gonna get these nuts. Gonna go these nuts. Stupid heart thingy in the way. Stupid, why is it in the text box? It's so dumb. We are gonna die. We'll gonna set off an oxygen destroyer. Why? Why? Come on, Crimson. Who's gonna fall for that? Who's gonna fall for that joke? That's ancient. Even though I got that one, come on. That's too easy. Too easy. What's wrong? Keiichi? You don't look so well. When did you go to sleep? It seemed that my mom had noticed my sullen state. Yesterday, I kept up waking up in the middle of the night. Without a doubt, I felt a presence. I felt the presence of someone standing in front of my door. I told myself repeatedly that it was my imagination and forced myself to try and sleep. Except, not being able to stand it, I gathered up my courage and opened the door. Of course, there wasn't anyone there. I think I did this 3 times throughout the night. Or maybe I just didn't remember doing it any more than that. Even though I was able to get to the breakfast table without incident, I still didn't feel at ease. It might be a cold. I feel that. I don't really have an appetite. My, you do seem a little warm. Well, can you make it to the school? Technically, I did go to the school, but it was mostly self-study. What? 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 Technically, I did go to school, but it was mostly self-study. It wouldn't matter much if I missed a day, would it? Oh, he's talking about once he's in class? It's okay. Yeah, the teacher doesn't pay attention to the older students, right? But yeah, can we just miss today? That'd be fine. That'd be cool, right? It could have been that I had a feeling, well, for the last day, because I really did have a cold. God, I can't read this shit today. What is going on? If I took some medicine and got a good day of rest, I might be able to greet everyone with a smile tomorrow. See, I get too much in the way of the It was Rena. Rena-chan came to get you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the day off? Rena was a good girl. She might be somewhat quirky, but she was certainly cute. The lunches she made were delicious, and she always looked out for me. Why should I be so scared of something like that? It wasn't Rena's fault. It was probably mine. It had to be it must have been my cold. It just had to be. I'll rest. Sorry. Then I'll go send her off for you. Aw, what a nice mama. Mom headed out to the door. I would have passed by the entrance to get back to my room. I didn't have the nerve to meet with Rena, so I wrapped myself in a blanket on the sofa and closed my eyes. I was so sleep deprived, I quickly fell into a deep slumber. Ah, no school today! Let's go! I had only intended to lie down for a little bit, but it was almost noon when I woke up. I called out to my parents, but they didn't seem to be around. On the table I found lunch prepared and a note. Mom and Dad had apparently driven off somewhere far away. It likely had to do with Dad's work. This happens ever so often, so it wasn't that unusual. Just really bad timing. They'll be back sometime after dinner. Oh, okay. On the note, it said, the insurance card is in the cabinet. Take it and go to the hospital. Aww. And there is also a well-drawn map to the hospital. They have no faith in their son. I mean, I guess we just moved here, but still. Never gonna give, never gonna give. What's happening in chat? What is going on over there? What's happening with you guys? I'm trying to take a nap. How dare you wake me up with your Rick rolling? How could you? That's right. I hadn't been there before, so I didn't know exactly where it was. I had a late lunch, although it really was just leftovers from this morning, and just in case, went to the hospital. Leftover breakfast is good. Sometimes. Oh my god, what was that? Was that a bird? It sounded like a pissed off squirrel. Oh my god. Ah! Normally I never be here in the middle of the weekday. Just walking around like this had me feeling guilty. It was an odd feeling, right? Right? Even when you're actually sick, still feels wrong. Oh, it sucks. Yo, what's up, Sancha? How you doing, dudes? You're kind of upset because you got rejected by your crush today? That sucks, that sucks! But it happens, bro. It happens. Can't expect all the ladies to be awesome. And that was the best feeling, not gonna lie. Sometimes you feel guilty. Sometimes. But when you're actually sick, you're like, fuck you. I shouldn't be home, but I am. Oh yeah, that part's good. Of course, that's what I did yesterday. I was supposed to be at work yesterday. I wasn't even sick, but I had to watch my dog. So I took the day off. So I shouldn't be home, but I am. Oh, it's so nice. Sucks that had happened, but at least she's being good. She's sleeping. She's a good girl. If I saw each other, be playing with crushes? Yeah. Yeah. We are still here for you? Exactly. The heart will always be here. Always. She didn't say no. All she said is she was taken. Well, I mean, then back off. Not-Kaiju good girl, no such thing. All lies. I do not read your lies. Get out of here. How dare you, Nogo? Nothing but lies. very big, but based on the scale of the rest of Inazawa, it was far too grand. There's a parking lot and even reserved spots for buses. They must be making a mint. Yeah, right, Erie Clinic, right? Right? I mean, how else would you say that? It's sus! It's sus! Kaiju good girl, even dark Jew, not a bad girl. No! No! Nothing but lies! Oh, dad! Oh, dad. I spaced out in the air-conditioned waiting room until it was my turn to be seen. Marabara-san, please make your way to the examination room. Who's examining me? Huh? After properly answering all the chatty doctor's questions, he responded with the old, "It's probably a cold." They gave me a shot and 3 days worth of medicine. I thought it was a little overboard, but if it would clear away the gloomy feeling I've been having lately, then it would be worth it. Strong eat the weak! Nice. I settled the bill and took a quick trip to the washroom. As I was leaving, I overheard a conversation between some elderly people who seemed to be regulars at the clinic. Of course, I had no intention of eavesdropping. If it wasn't for that word. Must have been an Onikakushi. I wonder. She was still pretty young. Might have just eloped. With whom? That man from Tokyo who visits every season. That young one with the big camera and the muscles. Didn't you know they were getting along pretty well? Were they talking about Tomotage-san? I could feel my ears perking up. I don't know about that. But you have to make preparations before you elope. Leave a note or quit their job or something. It's an elopement. Because they didn't leave a note or message. The thought that I'll never see that young nurse's face again makes me rather sad. Takano-san is an outstanding young woman. That's Mio. That's the chick fuck. She'll be fine wherever she goes. She cute. So her name was Takano-san. That woman with Tomotage-san. And she worked at the clinic? Oh, Yashiro-sama's shadow was following me everywhere I went. I started listening more closely, but they began talking about fishing and it didn't seem like they were going to revisit the topic. I gave up and left. Thus, even though I was separated from the daily monotony of school, I wasn't able to escape from Orishima-sama's shadow. But of course, Orishiro-sama was the guardian deity of this place, of Hinamizawa. As long as I was in Hinamizawa, I wouldn't be able to escape. Yep. Maybe it was because I was walking outside, but my appetite had suddenly returned. I might as well buy a snack with the change from the examination fee on the way home. Contemplating that, I turned onto a familiar street. At that moment, I heard a car abruptly honk behind me. Was I really walking so far into the middle of the road where I'd be in a car's way? I moved further out to the side, but the horn was still honking at me. I turned around peeved. Oshi-san! Marabara-san! Good day to you! It was Oshi-san! Mochi Mochi Oshi-san! He stepped out of his car, AC on full blast, and waved at me. What's up today? School on break? For me, just not feeling well, so I took the day off. I was about to buy lunch and head back home. That's great. I'm just about to get lunch myself. Would you mind going together? Ooh, Oshi? If you're not feeling up for it, then don't mind me. No, I mean. I was just gonna lie down after going home anyways. And I didn't really have a cold. I thought you wanted to eat at one of these local places. Let's go into town. It's a bit of a drive. Is that alright? I know a pretty good place. So many red flags. But he's Oshi. I finally began to understand Oshi-san's roundabout way of saying things. He probably wanted to talk to me about stuff that'd be difficult to discuss while in Hinamazawa. Transition? Yes, thank you. The slowest transitions in the world! I went with Oshi-san, riding in his frigid car. It was almost as if the bright sunlight outside was a lie. I'm sorry about calling you so late last night. Did your parents get angry at you? No. Somebody else did. I recalled Rena, who had been listening to the phone conversation all that time, separated from me just by the door. Even now, in the brightness of the sunlight, the thought still creeps me out. With a loud bump that jolted the car, the road connected to the city changed from dirt to pavement. My head swiveled back with a sudden realization. That's right. But this is where Tomitake-san died. They hit a snag on the investigation regarding Tomitake-san. Huh? Oshi-san spoke while peering at me from the corner of his eye. They believed it was caused by hallucinogenics, given how he clawed out his own throat. But a drug that could cause that to happen so suddenly is extremely rare to come by. Bear in mind, of course, the autopsy was done with that premise in mind. We didn't find any leads. Thank you, Nogo! Thank you, Nogo! Thank you for another month! 3 months? 3 months, Lord member, let's go! A beautiful jewel, thank you! Rules of nature! Yeah, I don't know what's happening in the chat. If I don't see something about the game right now, I kinda just glance. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on the game. I really want to get to the end of it. I really do before Halloween. And we're getting close. Just a little bit more than a week. A week and a day. Gotta try. You know that thing that you see in comics all the time? Where there's a drug that, if you put it in them, it doesn't leave any trace? It exists. Suckle? 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 No, I don't know. Something or the other? Suckle! What the fuck? What is suckle? What? I don't know how to say this, I'm not trying. It's suckle! Suckle, you are the thing that they put into the drug to make them untraceable! Higurashi says so. Higurashi says so. Well, it's pretty common. Oh, what? Suckle is the drug in us! For real. But you see, there doesn't seem to be any kind of drug that would cause Tomitake-san to react like that. Eat my fruit! Sucking alcohol? Yeah, pretty much. Delicious. And then you're saying the police concluded Tomitake-san died from the curse? I couldn't help but feel that the police were worthless. I just wanted the idea of a curse to be dissociated with Tomitake's mysterious death. Unfortunately, that's how it looks right now. But putting that aside, a cause of death. Without a doubt, he was surrounded by a group of Mushi mushi Oshi-san! Mushi mushi Oshi-san! It was pretty crowded, but there were only adults at this hour. Of course, there wouldn't be children here in the middle of the weekday. Two, please, non-smoking. This way, please. When you're ready to order, please call me over. We were led by a peculiarly dressed waitress to our table. I sat with Oshi-san in a booth. What kind of place is this, Oshi-san? Where have you taken me? I mean, all the red flags, all of them. But it's Oshi! So what do you think? Aren't the waitress's outfits here cute? Oh god. I mean, probably yeah. Huh? Well, I guess. I totally wasn't looking. I wish I got to see them. The shop is always quite busy. It's more about the waitresses and the food, you see. Did we come to a Hooters? Did you bring me? Did you bring me to a Hooters? Dude! Fucking base, Oshi! Is that Mick Thompson? I don't know, people! Who is that? Could he provide, I assume, wrestler? I don't know! Who person? I'm so bad with names! I'm sorry. Sasha, you doing a lot of reading? Yes, I am. I'm not gonna read random messages. If they have to do with the game, then maybe. But I'm reading the game. Well, I knew she wouldn't know. I don't know most things! Don't pick on me! Fuck you! How dare you! How dare you! Tell me! Tell me! Who is he? Somebody tell me! I don't like not knowing! How am I gonna know if you don't tell me? Are you the same metalhead that watches me? It's been a long time since I streamed on YouTube, so I don't know. What? What? He's a guy. What? He does stuff. Oh, are you asking Sacha? Because that's in his name? I don't say is a guitarist or Slipknot. Ah! Fuck you! I don't. Fuck you! I don't know. I thought more wrestler. Aw, damn it! Damn it! I'd be using it right now, but I don't. The wings are too big for this text. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. No, it's not an healthy emu. What? What? What are you talking about? Oh no, what is... Fuck you guys, what did you do this time? What did you do this time? Oh my god. What is that? What is that? That is fucking perfection is what that is! Yo! Titty helicopters, let's go! God damn! It's Kaiju in real life, for real, for real! For real! That is fucking awesome! Somebody put it on the Discord so everybody else can see it! In Kaiju, I guess! Since it's Booba! But fuck yeah, that's great! That's great! Hell yeah, we need more Booba! More ghosty Booba, please! I need to see that clip exactly! Exactly, put it in the Discord! Put it in Discord, ghosty boobs! The boobies! The boobies! Onikakushi! That's quite the name! The name is still around. The marsh where the Shinto priest's wife drowned herself is still called Ogre's Abyss. It's said that the depths of that marsh connect to the realm of demons. Of course, nobody had told me anything about such an ominous marsh. Yeah, I wonder why I liked marshes so much. And you see, it appears they are both feared and revered. A respect born of fear. I guess you could say it was kind of the vacation? A village of inhuman creatures. God, I need a drink. I say that and then I spill it. Of course. Ah, God damn it. I fill it too high. Ah, there we go. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Well, now I'm all wet. That's cool. That's great. Fantastic. Alright, moving on. See the demons were Sinnoh or mountain-dwelling mystics of sorts. Taking villagers with incurable illnesses into the Ogre's Abyss and healing them, for example. Even if we are calling them demons, Tengu, long-nosed goblins, or Snin would be a more apt description. They don't seem like such terrible people, even though they were called demons. But they were still man-eating demons. According to the story my grandmother told me, as a payment for treating the son's illness, let us eat the mother who brought him here, was apparently how things went. The price of her curing her son was herself? Was this for Satoshi? Is that who we're talking about? That's unsettling. Of course, the mother took her son and ran. But then you see, all the people who lived in Onikakushi, the demons chased them down, round them up and captured them. The entire village, apparently. That's quite a frightening thing to imagine. Damn. In the end, did it even matter? It seems both the mother and son were caught and eaten. The end. There's a problem with this story. Both witnesses in the story were eaten, so nobody would be able to tell the tale. Oh ho ho, big brain. Huh? There are plenty of old fables like this. This motherfucker, you're a detective. Don't be telling me fables. Okay. But, well, there are quite a few other tales where the demons from Onikakushi have band together to capture their prey. I recall that Mion said all the villagers united and fought against the dam construction. I saw similarities with how that part about unification overlapped. Normally, they hunted down a single person, and they chose who it was going to be beforehand. Huh? That caught my attention. Oshi-san also appeared to be pondering what it meant. My grandmother told me that you must never interfere with the demon's hunt. You should just hole up in your house and hide under the covers, she said. So, what does this all mean? It means you mustn't ever help or protect the prey. Oh shit. As long as you don't disrupt the demon's hunt, no harm will fall upon the villagers. It seems there's that kind of rule. Basically, don't help the victims. Pretend you didn't see the atrocities. In other words, what happens if you break the rule? Well, they're man-eating demons after all. Many parts of that tale caught my attention. Parts of the story told me it overlapped with this theory about the perpetrators were all the village and families. Even if it wasn't the whole village, it was conceivable that the villagers were hiding under the covers and leaving them to die. When there's a group that was on their hunt, wasn't it? I didn't dare speak it. And Oshi-san, I guess it looks like it's either the village families or a group of villagers perpetrating the crimes. Yeah? What do you think of that, Bada-san? Excuse me. Another cup of coffee, please. That's what I wanted to know. It seemed that we were both waiting for the other to say the last part. I waited for the waitress to finish pouring coffee before speaking. Last year, I had a nagging feeling when Satoshi-kun disappeared. Oh shit. Oh shit, holy crap, girls! What's up, Paperverse? How you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you, good to see you. What's going on, dude? Hope you're having a great day. We're just reading some Higurashi. It's getting a little gravy. Shit's gonna go nuts. And I still have way too much tea on me. God damn it. Ah. Oshi-san muttered as he watched the milk swirl around in his coffee. So that's friends of Satoshi-san. Me and your group of friends, Marabara-san. I had a bit... Really, just a little bit, okay? A background checking done on them. Oh! If Oshi-san said this to me before, I would have been furious, since he told me earlier not to suspect my friends. But as I was now, I couldn't. This might sound pretty stupid. Marabara-san, if you feel that this is stupid, please say so. I'll just stop. Oshi-san was wearing the most serious expression that I've ever seen from him. It was as if he was telling me to prepare myself and listen. There are quite a few things I regretted hearing from Oshi-san, but none of them were as threatening as this. A little voice inside me was screaming like an alarm. Stop, Keiichi. This is probably the last one. I took a deep breath and silenced that voice. I would not run from the truth. Please, Onigayoshi. That was all I could mutter. Oshi-san stared into my eyes silently for a few moments. After he was certain I was ready, he began. The victim of the incident in the first year was the overseer. A few years prior, he had an altercation with Mion Shinozaki-san. Multiple altercations. Oshi-san had said before that Mion had defied the damn project vehemently. Fucking words! she got all worked up. And second year, the married couple who's a part of the project died in the accident, right? They had a daughter. Her name is Satoko Hojo. Satoko! Huh? Satoko meaning... Satoko? Our Satoko? Our Sakuets? Oshi-san, look, told me that my voice is too loud. I realized it as well and quickly quieted down. A Shinto priest and his wife who died in the third year, you see? Rika? Their daughter is Rika! No! What the fuck? Rika-chan was the housewife who died in the fourth year. You already know, don't you? It was a step-on of Satoko Hojo-san. She was in her aunt and uncle's custody, as she had lost both her parents in the accident. She lived in the victim's house. I could tell my lips were getting dry. I didn't even have the wits to keep my mouth from hanging agape. I had thought it was nothing but a bizarre incident, one that I could easily distance myself from. But clicking and clacking, it had snuck all the way to my feet. The one who disappeared the fourth year, by the way, he was Satoko's older brother. What? Wait just a second! It took everything I had to finally say that. I gulped down a glass of water and once again wiped my face with a napkin. Calm down, Keiichi Madbara. But Oshi-san was relentless. Instead of waiting for me to finish sorting out my feelings, he started speaking again. Lots of things I shouldn't have heard. All the victims seem to be connected to your group of friends. That has to just be a coincidence. Oshi-san, please! Barbara-san, keep it down. Everyone's looking. Mion? Satoko? Rika-chan? So what if they're connected? You're telling me all of my friends? It couldn't be. It just couldn't be. Oh, Rena's different, isn't she? Rena isn't connected with the victims at all. Rena Ryoko-san was living in a suburb of Ibaraki Prefecture up until last year. Well, it's true she hadn't directly met any of the victims. You said it in a roundabout way. Is he saying she's also connected? Actually, I looked into her before. Ryoko-san moved to Himazawa and she was suspended from school. Rena, naughty girl! It seems she went through her school building and broke out all the windows. Nice! Rena did that? I suddenly have respect for her. She broke all the windows at her school. That same silly Rena had... Huh? I couldn't even imagine it. It seemed that after a 3-day suspension, she didn't return to school. That's all they gave her? That's it? 3-day suspension? What? She went to a neurologist and was diagnosed with... dysautonomia? She was given weeks of counseling and medication. What the fuck is that? Somebody look that up! What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? What is this? I need to know. Did she have a breakdown? What is... She doesn't really drink coffee? What? Okay, she doesn't eat cups of coffee as did you have earlier? Oh, I don't drink coffee, yeah. I don't like coffee. Coffee gross. Coffee gross. I have tea. What's Kaijus Twitter? What's right there? Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't really use Twitter. I don't use it for much of anything. But it's there. See? Exactly! Somebody please tell me what this is! What is this? What is this? Is this the Minhara thing? God damn, I'm curious. I really like to know what the hell's going on with Rena. A dysfunction of the nerves that regulates voluntary body functions such as heart rate, blood pressure, and sweating? Oh. Okay. Well, the non-voluntary body functions make sense. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I heard that it happens to people who are really methodical or overly sensitive. Neither of those match Rena's easygoing personality. And in the counselor's medical record, he recorded all the conversations he had with Rena-chan. It shows up. And quite a bit at that. What did? I pressed forward carelessly. There couldn't be anything more for me to regret. She mentioned the word Oyashiro-sama. Oh, that gave me some chills! Ooh, goddamn! Oh, I felt the tingles from that! Oh, that music was good with it, damn! It felt like someone's stone-cold hand was caressing my back. Yeah, exactly! Why had Rena spoken of Oyashiro-sama before she even came to Hinazawa? Seems that the Oyashiro-sama she spoke of was like a ghost, appearing in her house every night. Staying over her pillow, looking down at her. My mind froze. I couldn't process what I was being told. After a while after that, she moved to Hinazawa. Ah, that's right. She's not an outsider. Huh? According to the residency register, the Ryoko family used to reside in Hinazawa! Oh, fuck! Rena, you lied to me! Technically, kind of? Rena-san moved to Baraki right after she finished elementary school. What the fuck? My mind went completely blank. It was similar to the static you see on a blank TV channel. My ears began ringing as I lost all sense of comprehension. Mabara-san, are you alright? Shall we stop? Those words brought me back. I couldn't let it end here. Now I understand Rena. Then, how about the last victim? Tomitake-san. Who was he connected with? Irritated, I let out one final reprisal. Blah, blah, blah. All of them. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I fucking guess so. Fuck. Have you forgotten Barabara-san? Didn't you all spend the night of the festival together quite merrily? Quite a few of the officers saw you enjoying yourselves. Now there was nothing I could respond with. I fell silent as my brain turned to mush. We should get going. Marabara-san, did you take your afternoon medicine? I had completely forgotten about the medicine. I had gotten today until Oshi-san said that. I got another glass of water and we left the shop after I choked it down. Why do you want to make sure I take it? Did he switch my medication? I don't know, I don't trust him. I'm not trusting Oshi. I don't know, I don't know. I got into the car and I turned to Hinazawa via the rough road. I never really paid attention when I was on my bike, but did cars normally shake this much? It was almost as if the road was desperately trying to tell me something. Run! Turn around! Please go! Go back! But no! That big jolt was from the difference in elevation of the road when it changed from cement to dirt. It was certain that I heard Tomitake-san scream. I sat in silence, just letting myself be shaken by the car. I'll drop you off at your house. You missed school today because you were ill, correct? My apologies for the long conversation. Don't drop me off at my house, somebody might see! He's a terrible detective. He does not care about keeping me safe, that's for sure. Why did you talk to me? I blurted out the question. Really, just blurted it out. I didn't expect an answer. I did check with you first, didn't I? If we should just stop. Not that. Why didn't you reach out to me? I understood quite well that Oshi-san was investigating the string of suspicious incidences. But why was he telling me all of this? I knew nothing, and I couldn't help. Everything Oshi-san spoke of was news to me. First of all, what could I, having just moved here, know? By chance, if there was a reason for Oshi-san to reach out to me, then it would have to be that I look suspicious to Oshi-san, as I was part of Mion's circle of friends. I'm retiring this year. Oh, fuck, he's gonna die. I plan on moving away after retiring as my grandma waits. Or was. So while I'm still on the case, I want to bring the truth behind this incident to light. So Oshi-san, you suspect them, don't you? All of them. Oshi-san didn't really give a response. It felt a little late, but I thought it was his way of showing a bit of consideration for my feelings. This is mostly my intuition from 30 years on the job. Maribara-san, you're the one in danger. Huh? I wanted to reply with, that was absurd, but in my downtrodden state, I couldn't bring myself to say it. I'll be retiring this year, so I won't be at the Watanagashi next year. So I want to settle things. In other words, he was insinuating that in the next Watanagashi, I might be the victim. I've been warned by the chief as well. Each incident's string of cases has been solved, so don't bring it up again, or so I was told. This is the pressure that I'm facing. Pressure from what? Someone in Hinamazawa. We've arrived. Is this fine? But you can't just stop the conversation there! Go around the block, motherfucker! Someone? Who? You're not allowed to keep secrets! Oshi! Oshi! I have risen from the depths of hell! Sup? How you doing, Niku? How you doing? We're just reading some Higurashi, having a good time. At least I hope so. Getting a little crazy. I do not trust Oshi. I do not trust him. But I love him. So it's all good and fine. Sorry, I forgot my phone wasn't on. I like to make sure it's there. Just chilling. Good. Well, sit back and relax and listen to me horribly try to read this. After some time, the car finally reached the path to my house. The clock read 2 p.m. I was surprised so little time had passed since we ate. It was hot outside the car. The chirping of the Higurashi hurt my ears. I won't mind if you just forgot everything I told you today. But I'm still going to keep investigating. I'll end Oyashiro-sama's curse this year. So you're saying I should contact you if anything happens? It's fine. Just contact me when you feel like you have to, Maribara-san. Would I have to? I wasn't collected enough to understand Oshi-san's roundabout way of saying it. Be sure to take it easy. unsolicited waters before disappearing into the distance. For fucking yeah! Yeah, I guess so! That was the first time I thought all she saw was being unfair. Telling me I was gonna be the next victim, then just saying to contact him if something happens. This wasn't a criminal investigation. He was fishing. And I was just the bait dangling off the line. Yep. Would the fish be the perpetrator? Or was it really just Onishido-sama's curse? Either way, the bait would have been swallowed whole. Damn it. I don't want to die. For some time, I could do nothing but stare at the puddle of water left behind by my AC from the car. By the AC. Damn, dude. Damn. So each of our friends have been connected to all the murder victims. Fantastic. Great. What wonderful. I mean, I don't know. Did they say it? I know they said the other kid, was Satoko's brother, but that was Satoshi. I don't know if they actually said his name, but yeah. It is Satoshi. Satoshi and Satoko are siblings. Oh, man. I gotta keep going forward. There's so much I want to say. I wonder how much time has passed since I laid down. It was getting dark outside. My body was soaked in sweat. Oh no. Are our parents home? It would probably be a good idea to change my sheets. At that moment, the phone downstairs rang. It was probably Mom. Oh no. It's not Mom, is it? Mom was quite the worrywart. Maybe she had called many times, but I just didn't notice. Hello? This is Matabara's residence, Moshi Moshi? Oh, he's alive! Hello! Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I thought it was Rena. Oh, damn. Like, there's no way. We just got away with the whole day, and Rena did not track us Mian! God, I love her so much. Do you take your medicine and rest? I did just that. Rena! Thank goodness you look well. I was worried. Sorry, I'll be fine by tomorrow. Mian showed a complete lack of concern for someone who's recovering, and Rena looked like she was worried about me from the bottom of her heart. Did I say Rena twice? It didn't look like there was anything behind those expressions. I thought we may hang out for a bit, but looks like you're not quite in the condition for it. You don't say! You also came to check if my parents are home, didn't you? I mean, since they're not, it seems my face appeared a bit sullen. Then here, Ch.1. These are the mochi Michan's grandma made. Rena held out a package wrapped in newspaper. There might be about 5 in here? Oh, yum! It was quite hefty. What kind? Thanks. Send my regards to your grandma, Mian. I want to watch Mian use a mochi hammer. He's so cute. Speaking of cute, what's up, Shinobu? Perfect time to drop in. What's up, dude? Good to see you. How's your day? How's the Sunny Dragon doing? Doing good, doing good. You know, just chilling with cute girls and murder. Can't complain. How's your day been? You give me an excuse to get a drink. I appreciate. There's one that I made in here as well. I wonder if Ch.1 can tell which one? Wait, Mian made it? Or is that Ch.1? Is that Rena? I don't want anything Rena made. I don't trust. It's been good. I got the house to myself for the week. Me. So I'm just chillaxing. Yo, yo, yo. I know we in the same time zone. How you doing? Me. I promise I won't come murder you. Right? Right. This is Ch.1's homework. See Miss the club meeting today. Yeah, wanna come over? Send me location. Party at Shino's. Let's go. Dude, that'd be so fucking fun. That'd be so fun. There are letters on each mochi, so I'll ask you tomorrow. Why are there letters on them? Were you checking if I was feeling better, or did you just come here for club activities? Yep, looking fine. Guess you'll be able to make it tomorrow. Man, what are you gonna do if my fever comes back because of your shenanigans? Shenanigans. Mami-chan, we shouldn't be making such a racket. Let's go. The other people here will get angry. Both of them thought my parents are home. Let's keep it that way. It was because the entryway was such a mess. You're right. Let's get going. She totally came to check. Has anybody been murdered yet? Our beefcake Tomatake-san. The guy with the camera? He died. He was murdered. By the way, Ch.1. Yeah? Oh god! Oh fuck! What did you eat for lunch? The sudden question startled me and I went wide-eyed when I saw Mian. I'd never seen her like that. It was a highly unsettling facade. But why is she asking me about what I ate for lunch? What she said was so inane. It was almost meaningless. The The way she said it, it was almost like she didn't even care at all about what I ate. More like who I was with. I ate out. I mean, eat out more often. She must have suspected that I was with Oshi-san. Anyway, I felt that if I hesitated or tried to change the subject, then they'd read too deep into it. So I tried answering as quickly as possible. Except, contrary to the effort I had made, there was a pause before they replied. So you ate it out for lunch, Keiichi-kun? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! It's spreading! It's spreading! Rena! Oh fuck! The glimmer from Rena's eyes had changed at some point as well. She's hiding a knife under that skirt, I swear! It was now sharp, as if I were to make me feel the vain ignorance behind her words even more. As if she already knew. That's how it looked to me. Well, was it good? Why are you asking me this? Miata was speaking in an unusually low tone. Almost as if she knew that I had eaten at the restaurant in town. No, I'm overthinking this. How could they possibly know? I mean, both of them should have been in school at lunchtime. There was no way that they could have known where I was. No. Seems like you were with a strange-looking older guy? Who was he? Flop! The package with the mochi I was holding slipped out of my hand. I could tell the blood had dripped from my face, making me go pale. Drained. Oh? Keiichi-kun? Who was he? Could it be the person from before, I wonder? I could feel the back of my throat going dry. This was no longer a bluff. They knew everything. How do you know that? It took everything I had to finally force those words to my throat. My knees are shaking. Because there's nothing the old man doesn't know. Mia sneered knowingly, and our laughs seemed to carry on forever. So, Kei-chan, what did you talk about? It seems like you got pretty worked up over it, too. We weren't talking about you guys. It didn't have anything to do with you or Rena, I swear. I swear. Okay, I'm back. I had to learn Morse code real quick. We dying? Oh, we dying. Oh, we fucking dying. They know that I was with Oshi-san for lunch. This is what happens. This is what happens when people want all the same Oshi. This is what happens. Beware. Beware. Huh? Oh, yeah! Isn't it a bit strange to hear our names come up even though nobody asked about that? Fucking Keiichi, you're so dumb! Rena's unwavering gaze pierced through my eyes and peered further inside me. I dug my own grave. My heart was throbbing so much, I felt like it was going to explode. Well, whatever you're trying to hide, this old man already sees through it all. Remember that. I couldn't even shake my head. It took everything I had to stop my teeth from chattering. She never let her gaze break from mine, even as she tilted her head slightly. Keiichi-kun, you don't look so good. I think you should lie down. That's true. We should both head back home. For now. As nothing had happened, they both giggled at each other and started making their way out. I hadn't moved a muscle since I had dropped the package of mochi. As they left, the door slowly closed behind Chan. Yeah. I'd hate it if you missed school tomorrow. Alright. Done. The door closed. I wasn't able to move a muscle even after their little laugh died off into the distance, and silence once again enveloped the room. Coming back to my senses, the first thing I did was lock the door. Smart. They knew what Oshi-san and I talked about. Why? How? No, that wasn't important. That is very important. Thinking about it now, all of it could have been overheard from the beginning when Oshi-san met me. Just as Mion said, I couldn't hide anything. Then, what were they trying to tell me? That part was obvious. They were warning me not to say anything unnecessary. What did they deem unnecessary? I only talked to Oshi-san about one thing. And they were warning me that it was unnecessary. What was it that Oshi-san talked to me about? The incidences involving Onashiro-sama's curse that occurred every year weren't individual cases, but were connected as a whole, as well as the fact that there may be multiple perpetrators hidden within Hinamazawa. No, more precisely, that Mion, Rena, Satoko, and Rika-chan were all suspicious. Is that what they were warning me against? What kind of nonsense am I thinking about? I hit my own face so hard enough that it let out a loud slap. If only that would have waked me from this nightmare. For some reason, it felt like I was punching a blanket. It was almost laughably painless. Calm down, Kishimabara. When did I become such a pessimist? Calm down, calm down! Settle down and sort things out. The reason Mion knew I was eating lunch with Oshi-san was probably because somebody from Hinamazawa just happened to be there at that time. They must have told Mion that I was there. Yeah. That makes the most sense. Plus, come to think of it, she didn't ask me where I ate lunch, did she? She only asked, was it good? They were just curious since I was together with someone not from Hinamazawa. It's not as if they had ulterior motives. That's it. That has to be it. Thinking about it that way, it was the same with Rena. It was just being strangely ambiguous about when I met with Oshi-san, and Rena was just correcting me on that. That's when I was bewildered by the change in character from the usual mild-mannered Rena, and just startled by it. That's the most natural way of thinking about it. It felt like my mind was mixed up like a tangled mess of spaghetti. Deep red marinara sauce would have been poured out my nose and ears if you squeezed my head. Thinking that, I suddenly felt like vomiting. I really didn't want that to happen, so I stopped holding my head. Lately, I had no idea what anybody was saying. Spending time with them was fun. It didn't feel like there was any sort of hidden agenda. I really do think they are a good bunch of people. When I just moved here, I couldn't make heads or tails of everything. They were really kind to me. Rena was really kind and always looked after me. As long as that strange affliction didn't rear its ugly head, she was really pretty cute. Mion is also a really good person. She didn't care about anyone's age or gender and was optimistic and outgoing. I was never bored when I was with her. And talking of not getting bored Higurashi-san and Tamatake-san. When I was told about Orishiro-sama's curse, things started going crazy. And hearing from Oshi-san that Mia and Rena, Satsuko and Rika were all suspicious. After that, everything changed. That's right. It all started getting weird after Oshi-san told me all that weird stuff. At that time, I really should have just not listened to those weird stories. And I even shouldn't have heard about the past incidents from Toitake-san the night of the Watsunagashi. If I had just gotten a strange sense of curiosity, if I hadn't. That's right. So that's why they fucked. Why are they blaming here? Kill? Are they really blaming killed here? Have we not seen the word killed? What? So that's why they killed Tomatake-san? That impudent outsider speaking to the likes of me after everyone went out of their way to keep secret from me. They'll probably kill Oshi-san as well. We're trying to unearth what everybody was warning me was better left buried. Besides that, he was unforgivable for spewing that made me doubt the others. Spewing words that made me doubt the others. Fuck. Of course, a guy like that is going to be killed. Both Tomitake and Oshi-san were nothing but outsiders after all. They were entities who couldn't coexist with the people of Hinamizawa. Those guys should fall to Oshiro-sama's curse and just die. It wasn't their fault. It was my fault for not being able to hold back my curiosity. It wasn't their fault. 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 I settled into a daze. It was a lethargic feeling, like I had just gotten up, but the ominous chill that haunted me had subsided. I was fine now. I was no longer frightened. I had completely recovered. I'll go to school tomorrow, right as rain. I'll greet everyone. I'll take part in club activities. It'll definitely be fun. It had to be fun. I was one of them, after all. Ah, that reminds me. I need to eat those mochis. Oh no. I hope I'm able to tell which one Rena made. I remember the homework the two brought with them when they visited me. Fuck. But wow, our club did deliver. There was something else. I picked up the package I dropped on the floor and headed into the living room. It'd be nice, I guess, to have some tea with it. To fill my mouth with mochi while drinking tea? Oh, this is quite a delicate situation I was in. Opening the newspaper wrapping, there are 5 plump red bean posts to make mochi fit snugly inside. No, I don't really like the red bean. I'd still eat it. How boring! Poison! No, it's not poison. There are letters written on it from left to right on the newspaper. A, B, C, D, and E. Which one will be Rena? Now then. They said Rena made one of these. I wonder which one. There wasn't much difference in how they looked. They smelled and appeared about the same. This was a pretty difficult problem. The biggest difference was probably their shape. I wasn't sure what kind of person Mion's grandma was, but Rena had to be different from hers. Looking carefully, I could see one mochi that was made very neatly. So, well that, just by staring at it, one could tell it stood out. Looks like this challenge depends on whether or not this one is Rena's. Calm down and think even harder. Mion said her grandma made a ton of them, and I was told to give some out, if I remember correctly. And she was told. So that meant 4 of these went from that large batch. Then what about Rena? She probably only made 1. So she probably spent quite a bit of time on it. Meaning, the one with the Rena had to be this one, E. Oh, I was gonna guess E. For a moment, I thought it may have been a trap Mion laid, as she knew I'd pick it up on it. But that probably wasn't the case. I wouldn't be so sure if I knew Mion had made it. But since she said Rena made it, it probably wasn't a trap. Right? Alright. My tea is ready too. I'll start with the defending champ, Mion's grandma. Let's see. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna drink my tea. Not bad, not bad. A smooth bean paste and soft, chewy texture left little to desire. God, I really wanted more drink. A tea I drank afterwards also accentuated the experience. This was quite an exquisite piece of art. Of work. Now, how about Rena's? The creation was so delicate, one could think it was high-class Japanese dessert. Since I normally had quite the appetite, I was slightly worried about the size of the portion. But, well, first a bite. This was quite a difficult one to judge, actually. The ingredients were exactly the same, so there was little difference in flavor. What was different was how it was shaped at the end. So, it was to be expected. So the deciding factor would be presentation and volume? The well-formed and well-sized champion versus Rena the challenger, with a size you just couldn't get enough of. I'd only had 1 bite of Rena's. I would probably have to wait until after I was done eating to make a decision. Maybe there was something hidden inside that could cause an upset. Choo-choo, huh? It seemed my prediction was right. My tongue touched something. It didn't feel like something edible, so I reached in with my fingers and grabbed it. What? What was this? Before I could fully comprehend what it was, I threw away the rest of the mochi I was eating as fast as I could. It slammed against the wall, causing the bean jam to splatter. Then, after sticking for a moment, it slid down to the floor. I was dumbstruck by my own actions. What was I doing? Rena had gone out of her way to make it for me. How could I? Dumbstruck, I looked down at the hand that performed such a vile act. Then I remember what I had taken out of my mouth. At first, I thought it was a hair. Even though it was shorter than Mion's, Rena's hair was still quite long. And it wasn't this short. It was also a bit too hard to be hair. It was thick enough to roll around on my tongue. There was a bit of a metallic sheen on one end of it. Ah, yes. There was a hole for where the thread goes through it. Like it was a sewing needle. That's right. It looked very much like a sewing needle. Exactly like one. The end was pointed as well. Quite sharply. It really did look just like a sewing needle. Huh? What did I mean by looked very much like a sewing needle just a little bit ago? I couldn't answer. But a voice inside me already knew and let me know by shattering my morals together. I couldn't starve out the terror welling up inside the scattered bean jam on the walls suddenly invoked a terrible omen in my mind. After looking away, I dashed out of the hall and flew upstairs to my room, where I stayed under my covers until morning. I clutched my own shoulders, howling madly in a mix of fear, anger, sadness, and frustration. This wasn't a threat or a warning or a reminder. Nothing as simple as that. What had happened in Hinamizawa? What is happening in Hinamizawa? What would happen? I didn't know the answer to any of these questions. What did I break a taboo? Where did I break a taboo? Regardless, now Rena and Mion, and others, they consider me an enemy. And they thought I should just die. I won't let you kill me. Not for such a pointless reason. Get it? Pointless? I fell into a restless sleep as I was crushed by my negative emotions. It was as if I was being drawn into a billowing, bottomless marsh. Oh, yo! Yo! Not very pointless if you ask me. Yeah, I mean. Oh, fucking yo! What the hell? Yeah, she hit a sewing needle in the mochi to kill him. I remember that scene. As soon as she handed the mochi, I was like, I know what's happening. Achievement, hard to swallow. Enjoy, question mark, a homemade meal. God damn! Whew! You forgot about it? I will never forget that scene. Whoa, God, yo! Shit is getting crazy! Now it's not just Rena! It's everybody! We are so fucked! We are so fucked! We have to get out of this town! You've never seen the Higurashi anime? Shinobu! You should! You should! It's confusing at first, but you'll get it. Oh, the clips and scary parts? They were good, though. Hi, Huey! I see you. How you doing? Hi, Forge! Good to see you, too! What's up, dudes? Man, I really want to do another chapter, but I don't want to do another 2 hours. It's so tough. It's a lot of talking. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think we do chapter 10? Or should we save it for next time? What do you think? I was so scared when I was young. Dude, I loved this shit when I was young. I love horror shit. Do it? Do it. But let's see what tips we have first. How many tips? Only 2, okay. What's a drug that makes you commit unaliving? And threat. Well, that would be one. Got stuff to do? I mean, what stuff? What stuff do I got? I always have stuff I gotta do. I guess. Okay. It should be okay. It should be okay. I gotta get my dog medicine in like an hour and a half or so. So it should be okay. A drug that makes you wanna unalive? Vtubers! Yay! That's me! Fuck yeah! Oh gee! Let's cut to the chase! self-esteem are quite pessimistic. But rarely commit unalive. They do not have the willpower to... Oh, fuck! Yeah! Yo, dude! Yo! I don't think you should say it like that! Damn! Damn! No willpower! Holy fuck! Nor does mania on its own lead to unalive. And that has an opposite effect. Filling the person with confidence and making them feel as though they're walking on air. Pure damn willpower. Thus they do not commit unalive. That's interesting. Neither state causes unaliving, but when the conditions change, they might do so? There is a desire to commit unaliving when in a state of depression, but they do not have the willpower to commit such a formidable act. But when they enter mania, they gain a burst of willpower and their body moves as they desire. I see. You're so bad at everything you can't even unalive correctly! That's what I'm fucking hearing! Damn! just really calling me out there, game. I see how it is. I'm dead. Shut up. I see you. So it means that you gain the willpower to commit unalive. That's how it goes. That's why patients are giving sedatives during that time to keep them from acting on their impulses. For real. Then, was Tomitake bipolar? People who suffer from bipolar disorder generally commit unaliving by more civilized means. Like, say, other examples? That is also one. Going through withdrawal is completely different. Tomitake's son was civilized. So, one would think it was caused by some foreign substance. As I said from the start, tell me of a drug that causes someone to commit unaliving. Shut up, Sky! Shut up! I swear! Why do they give people ideas? Don't give people ideas, dude! Like, what the fuck? There are reports that methamphetamine and overdoses produce a condition that resembles bipolar disorder. It's a stimulant. Barbiturate overdose are also reported to cause erratic behavior. That's a sleep aid. Huh? There are no signs of stimulants. Are there any other possibilities? All I can think of is that it's some sort of illness. Something like Graves' disease, which affects the thyroid and is known to cause symptoms that resemble bipolar disorder. But Graves' disease has many characteristic symptoms of its own. The disease exhibits none of them. I wonder if there's something that could have happened more spontaneously. Something that fits this case and would cause someone to commit unaliving all of a sudden. Are you familiar with the organic mental disorder? In short, it's a condition where the brain is out of whack due to physical injury or illness. It can be caused by drugs, but it can also be caused by physical trauma, encephalitis, a stroke, or even tumors. Basically, even without a drug, one can succumb to an irregular mental state. The deceased was surrounded after being chased, and his life was in danger, right? All that stress could have messed with his brain, chemistry. He could have been hit in his head, and those factors combined might have caused him to mutilate himself, if it's possible. Not sure if I'm allowed to say that one. Could you explain to me in simpler terms? Stop it, Scott! I swear! No, shut the fuck up! God damn it! Basically, he knocked his noggin in the brawl and that made him go haywire? fucking assholes. Then his lady didn't even have any intent to kill. Just smacked him in a bad place when he nicked some change. What? The two poor men laughed hoarsely. But of course, it's not like that. Undoubtedly. If it was habitual drug use, if it was something mental, then a deceased body holds the key. How are things on your end? Oh my goodness, look at the time! I need to get back soon, or Kuma-chan will get angry with me. Yeah. Good luck. Best wishes. Best wishes. Kuma? Is Kuma bear? Is that Kuma? What's bear? Damn, that was just a little tip? I hate the police in this town. They suck. They probably all know what's going on, just don't care. Kuma is bear? Aw, that's cute. Her name is Bear? Like Monokuma? Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Threat. Huh? Those guys just now. They had national diet badges. There's prefectural assembly member and city councilor Sonozaki? That's interesting. The prefectural assembly member and city councilor are related. It's dirty is what it is. Shouting out each other's name during elections. While one is up for elections, the other one holds an assembly, and they double up campaign activities. Blatantly. I don't know how much of this stuff, much about this stuff, but isn't that against the rules of the election? As long as they have no prior consolations, there are no restrictions on their political activities. Kuma-chan, the investigation division is going to be pretty tough for you. You should at least brush up on election policy. Sorry. Chaza! You good? Okay. What? Okay. I'm sorry. I had to keep an eye on my dog. I'm sorry to just be white tape for the 16th time on hard. Nice. Oh my god, it's a Kaiju! Oh my god, it's Apple! What's up, Apple? How you doing? How you doing, Apple? Things are starting to get nuts! Things are going crazy! We skipped school. We hung out with Oshi-san here. We went to lunch with him and talked. Apparently, all of our friends have connections with all the murders of every year. And, Rena and Mion came to visit me. They thought my parents were home. But they dropped us some mochi. They were quite threatening. And the mochi, one of them that Rena made, had sewing needles in it. So things are going a little nuts. You're resting? That's good, that's good. Hi, Sample. Sample Apple. I really need a drink, though. It is a lot of reading. I'm not suited for the intelligence division. Me. Because I'm dumb. Like me. There's prefectural assembly member Shinozaki and city councilor Shinozaki. Also the mayor of Hinamizawa. All of them involved with the Sonozaki family. What crap? Looks like they were seen off by the department chief and the deputy chief. It came to me. That night, when the chief invited me along to get some Odin, I thought that was it. Huh? Don't make me hungry! You have a lot of connections. play dumb. You're reopening the past or cases regarding Inazawa, aren't you? I've already got my hands full with Tomatake's death, actually. Nah. Really? If that's true, then there's no problem. There is a period of silence. While you were silent, we made a headway on our food and drink. Yum 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 yum. Oh, that was quite the feast. This month has been a bunch of losses for me, so my wallet was feeling the pinch. Most appreciated. No, it's nothing. Tell me a good horse again. Tell me a good horse again? I'll bet on the same one as you. Okay, I thought. Gambling. I haven't been doing well there lately. I haven't been able to read the horses at all. Taxi! I'm going by train. The police chief is taking a taxi. I have my own car, but it'd be too rash to drive it home. Can't blow it right before retirement with a DUI. Even though he could still rattle off, it looked like his legs were already goo. Pushing him into the cab, I gave the driver the police chief's address. Well, see you again tomorrow. Happy New Year! Oshi-san. Yeah. The past incidences have all been closed. Stop lumping them all together. Those villagers half believe it's really a curse. Well, I'm not convinced. You're going to be retiring next year, aren't you? Weren't you going to pay off your mortgage with your pension and move up to Hokkaido with your mom? Mother plans to return to the land of her birth. It's the least I can do. And the pension, well, it'll let me enjoy myself in Susukino. The police chief may have issued a special retirement salary raise, he says. A public servant's pension is calculated based on their monthly salary. So, if you were to get a raise right before retirement, your bonus to your salary would be inflated. And you get a heavy surplus of funds. That tends to be how it's done around here. Of course, it's not a custom that's thought of highly. The difference between the bonus and the pension is quite a bit. I expect nothing less exemplary. Exemplary from our head chief. But well, they say our salary is compensation for our hard work. And in the end, it really does have to do with the passage of time. That's not something I can laugh at. But I'll laugh through it anyways. I don't think it's anything exemplary. But given how hard you've worked, it's not odd that you're getting that much of a pension. I like to get that much myself. If I can get it, well, of course I'd want it. You'll get it. You're an adult after all. Sorry for holding you up here, driver. Thank you very much. I closed the door roughly, interrupting the chief's conversation a bit rudely. It looked like the chief still had something to say, but he just smiled wearily and waved. I waved in return. The cab sped up gradually and soon disappeared among the sea of lights. Oh man, I wonder if I can really repay that loan. What the fuck? What? The fuck was that about? Been grabbing a bite, but I don't know how long my customers will take? Tell them to hurry the fuck up! Sometime! You mean like and subscribe? Right? Now it's on, a Publix custom sub? I know you guys have told me it's a sandwich place. I've never had them. I've never seen them. Boo! Get new material! We're fucking right? Jeez. Shut up, you loser! End of chapter 9. We're really close! We're getting close! Like and sub to this dick! for dick. We like it that way. Alright, shit. That took me some time, but... if we get to the end of chapter 10, we are getting really, really close. But I really want to see what happens. I really want to see what happens when we go to school. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. I can't read. I'm running out of water. But fucking let's do it. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of muffled footsteps stopped in front of the door to my room. A moment of silence, as if whoever they belonged to was ascertaining if I was inside. Of all the things I should have been doing, I continued on my restless slumber. I was very much conscious, but my body hadn't caught up yet. Even with danger bearing down on me from just beyond the door, it was as if I was completely paralyzed, unable to move. Without a doubt, this was sheer terror. Please, just leave. Hey, why isn't my body awake yet? If they came into my room right now, then... Huh? Ah! Eek! I sprung to my feet and threw my covers at Mom, who was opening the door. Whoa! Keiichi! What's the matter? Sorry. I was still half asleep. I thought it was still 1 or 2 a.m. But the morning sun was already streaming through the gate between the curtains. It felt nothing like morning. What you doing there, Keiichi? Good, Ave? What's up outside? Good to see you. Good to see you. You really calling me a loser? Effective. Yesterday I must have fallen asleep right after that. And then I should have gotten a full 10 hours of rest. But it didn't feel like that at all. My internal clock was completely screwed up and my sense of balance felt off. I felt feverish, enough that it was clear to me that I was still not feeling well. Well, Keiichi, how are you feeling? Can you make it to school? I was well enough to go, but I wasn't mentally prepared for it. Fucking relatable! God, has a game ever been more relatable than that sentence? Damn! I was still plagued with terror from yesterday. If I had swallowed that needle, what would have happened? Or if it had pierced my tongue? That was undoubtedly a murderous intent, but I don't think that's all it was. If they really wanted to kill me, then there were other ways, more certain ways to do it. They wouldn't resort to such dubious methods of having me swallow a needle. Meaning, I didn't want to believe it, but going that far was just a threat from Rena and Mion. Aren't you glad you didn't die? But next time we'll use a more assured method. Like that. Something like saying a letter with razor blades inside would have been a joke compared to this. Did you make it to the hospital? Did you take your medicine? Yeah, kinda. And something about my mom's dubious gaze bothered me. She seemed more concerned about her son missing 2 days of school rather than him being sick. It was definitely meant to should just go about living my life as if nothing happened. If I showed any signs of acting unusual, it would probably result in them making their move. For example, maybe I shouldn't pay attention to someone like Oshi-san enticing me with something unusual. Meaning, if I didn't watch my mouth or did something differently from the norm, in effect, it would end up flagging myself as someone who was not wanted. And it seems that was something that the girls didn't tend to forgive. Didn't. So, if I just went along as normal, no harm would come to me. Was that how it was going to be? All that misery I experienced up until yesterday would almost creepily just fade away? It was an enticing deal. Just by forgetting everything I'd seen or heard these last few days, I'd be able to keep living on like normal. There's no way such a selfish thing could. I swallowed hard. I once again deliberated on the idea that I had just rejected. Mion was probably a good person who had her friends at heart. She was giving me, who had mistakenly broken some rules of theirs, a chance. Was what I did really something so unforgivable? But Mion had given me another chance. She was saying, if I just forget everything and keep on living like I had been, I'd be forgiven. Keiichi! Your food is getting cold. Hurry up and get down here. Rena will be here if you don't hurry up. I'm coming! I crammed my textbooks into my bag and hastily made my way downstairs. I picked at my somewhat bland breakfast. It seemed I didn't have much time. It was already past when I usually met up with Rena. Given yesterday's events, she'd probably be here in the next 5 minutes. I needed to be ready to head to school by then. I had to forget everything that had happened in the past 2 days. Forget it all and return to my normal life. For this to be normal, I'll have to be where I normally meet up with Rena. Today of all days, the rice was dry and hard to get down. Monokuba! I jumped on the stone and dropped my chopsticks. That chime signaled that Rena had arrived. Mom hurried me along. Come on, Rena-chan's already here. Hurry, hurry. My mom's merry smile and my gloomy face are polar opposites. She doesn't realize she's sending me to school with my murderer. Honestly, I was reluctant to see Rena, who was waiting there on the other side of the door. The Rena on the other side. Was it the Rena I knew? I couldn't keep her waiting. I needed to do things as usual. No! Look how cute she is! She would never murder me! Morning! Ohio! An invigorating greeting filtered in from across the doorway. I came since Keiichi-kun was a bit late. Will he be okay today? I wonder. The manner in which Rena was concerned was, without the doubt, the Rena I knew. But that was probably only if I reciprocated. Forget everything from yesterday. Pretend as though nothing had happened. Ohio! Forget about the gruesome dismemberment. Forget about the mysterious deaths that happened the following years. Forget about the people falling to their death, and the terminal illness, and the unaliving, and the lynching, and the disappearances. Forget it! Forget all of it! Forget that Rena and Mion were scary. Of course! Forget it all! Forget about everyone! Forget about the mochi too! Forget! Rena once again asked to make sure. Can you make it to school? nervousness dissipated, giving way to relief. I thought she was gonna snap for a second. The translations always take so long. But you see, Satoko was so insistent she could do it. As we were walking, Rena talked about a lot of different stuff, more than usual. Then Satoko-chan is clumsy, so she failed no matter how many times she tried. Oh, she was so cute. Everything Rena talked about was just silly nonsense, so I just replied ever so often and laughed from time to time. It was a rather laid-back conversation. Nice and chill compared to the last couple days. We walked by one of the neighbors, and they called out to us. Oh my, Keiichi-chan and Rena-chan, aren't you two a bit late today? Mia-chan said she was going on ahead. Did Mia-chan look mad, I wonder? The face of a cold-blooded murderer. For real. So cute. We need to hurry up, Keiichi-kun. As we smiled and parted ways with our neighbors, they turned back towards me and stuck out a tongue. Not expecting that, I couldn't help but crack a smile. Keiichi-kun smiled. What? Rena stopped and stared at me. I was thinking that you still haven't recovered from your cold, since you seemed down this morning, Keiichi-kun. But now you seem fine. With a grin, she gently poked my cheek. It was a bright, sincere smile. Hey, Keiichi-mabara. How can you still doubt Rena after she showed you a smile like that? Maybe I just had a high fever up until today, and I imagined everything that I thought happened because I was bedridden and delirious? I really hope that was the case. If God would grant me just one wish, there's only one thing that I wish for. A bigger dick. I've wondered what happened in the past few days. More specifically, from the night of the Onikakushi up until last night. I wanted it all to have never happened. I wonder how many times I wished for these the past few days. As long as Rena kept smiling like this, I think it might have become reality. So I wanted Rena to keep smiling. Keep on smiling. So, Keiichi-kun? Those mochi yesterday. Did you eat them all? That faint wish of mine was instantly shattered. My heart began palpitating. The relaxed morning mood suddenly became frigid. Rena's smile was the same as usual. Her eyes were gentle as usual. Those mochis yesterday. Did you eat them all? Of course, she wasn't asking the question at face value. In other words, Rena was asking, did you get the message? She was probably trying to convey that. Keiichi-kun? I was reluctant to give an answer. Rena stopped walking and stared deeply into my eyes. Don't hesitate, Keiichi-mabara. Rena was acting the same as always, wasn't she? I needed to respond in my usual way. Naturally, of course. But both my throat and mouth had gone dry, and my lips were stuck together. Hurry and answer, Keiichi. Not that much time has passed. I can still keep the conversation going naturally. I had to say something quickly. There? Rena playfully mimicked what I said when I finally squeaked something out. Rena's reaction was still normal. It seemed that there wasn't as long of a pause as I had thought. Somehow, I finally squeaked out the rest. Delicious! However, my strained efforts nearly solely nor brightened Rena's expression. For a moment, I want to know what happens, don't ya? You just want to know. The mystery is killing you. It's killing me too. My timid smile froze again. The sky's playing White Day. Of course he is. Did you make it without swallowing the sewing needle? Was that what she was asking? If I had swallowed it, then I wouldn't be here. No, I couldn't finish all of them. There's still some left. I was scared of my wits, but that's how I played it. Huh? What about the homework to see if you could tell which one Rena made? that homework, was it due today? Yeah, it's due today. Me and John will get angry. There's probably a penalty game ready for you. We both laughed at each other again. To a casual observer, it was just a typical morning. If I could just let myself believe, then even I'd think it was just the usual morning routine. But I was certain I was mistaken. There was something unimaginable buried beneath the facade of this giggling Rena. Lies! I recalled that unexpected piercing voice that I could hardly believe came from Rena's mouth. That moment, that image crossed my mind. I felt a cold sweat trickle down my back. Was it only at the particular time that somebody evil had possessed Rena? No, that was wrong. But that was still Rena. All she saw and told me, didn't he? Actually, I looked into her before. Ryoko moved away from Universal when she was suspended from school. I see she went through her school building and broke all the windows. Rena had a disorder that normal people don't. Thank you, Akiman! Thank you for the gifted membership! Aventaraza! Wow, another name we don't know! Exposing the workers today! Thank you! Thank you, Akiman! Thank you! I appreciate it! More beautiful jewels for my hoard! I love it! So shiny, so pretty! Thank you, thank you! Makes us smile. Eating dinner, watching and playing Persona 4 Golden? Nice! Sounds like a good day! Exposed, right? Right? They're out there! I know they are! It says 10 people are watching! Somehow, 10 people are watching me fumble my fuck way out of this story! Oh, welcome, cutie! No, don't... You're the cutie! Shut up! I'm back, Aisha. Welcome back, Crimson! How you doing? Things have still been going nuts. It's been good. It's fine. Rena had a disorder that normal people don't. No matter how pleasantly she smiled, the fact would not change. But I couldn't even imagine how she looked as she broke all the glass throughout the school. One thing I knew was that it wasn't something spur of the moment. If it was some sudden outburst of anger, then maybe she'd break a pane or two. But she broke all the windows all throughout her school. Just imagine going through your own school, breaking the windows of the back. Oh, I have. Swinging full force at each pane of glass, one after another, paying no heed to the flying shards. Your classmates aghast, unable to move from the sudden turn of events. Ah, therapy. I wonder where she could have found the most windows lined up in a row. Probably the hallway. mysterious. Smash! She would have undoubtedly acted according to her wish. Meaning I would be the next window. Rena staring into my eyes, shards of glass crunching and crackling underfoot as she drew closer. It was also drawn into her eyes, paralyzed. Yo? Yo? Then Rena struck me with her bat over and over again, like I was one of those windows. I crouched down onto the floor, desperately protecting my head. Rena didn't care whether it was my head or my back, my pussy or my crack. Zealously, she hits me again and again. It's weird that I had to click for that. What kind of expression was she making as she was doing this over and over again? Dig it, Kaiju! Go sneaking in when I can. I peered out to sea. Her expression was so indifferent. It was completely unnerving. It's because no matter how many times she struck me, I didn't make a pleasant as sound as the other windows. She struck me continuously, over and over again. The sound Rena wanted didn't come out. Our classmates standing around didn't try to stop her. I didn't want to be the next window. Somebody, save me. Turning a blind eye unless we're hanging out. But of course, everyone in class scrambled to obtain the highest standardized test scores. They gained nothing from saving a school tryhard like me. Eventually, there'd be a faint sound, similar to when you crack open a walnut, and some sort of reddish black spray would shoot out. Anyway, it wasn't that Rena monetarily lost herself in any anger. After forcing myself to breathe and calming down my heart, I recalled what Oshi-san said to me. And in the counselor's medical records, he recorded all the conversations he had with Rena-san. It shows up. And quite a bit at that. What does? She mentioned the word Oyashiro-sama. Following that, Rena was suspended and had regular examinations at the hospital. Then, as Rena was undergoing counseling, she said it over and over. Orashiro-sama. It seemed that the Orashiro-sama she spoke of was like a ghost appearing in her house every night, standing over her pillow, looking down at her. That was only a piece of their conversation, so I still couldn't see the big picture, but it was by no means a happy little conversation. Then, what Rena did, was she saying that ghastly incident was a result of her being possessed by Orashiro-sama? Up until now, I didn't want to believe in Orashiro-sama's curse. That's why I wanted to say the mysterious deaths every year happened because of some sort of conspiracy. Every time I talked to Oshi-san, I was more certain that the deaths were a work of man and not some curse. Except if it was people perpetrating the incidents, my friends were somehow deeply connected. If I refused to believe that the curse was real, then I would have to believe those who acted the kindest to me were deeply involved in the incidences. Why? How? For what reason? Was Rena? Was everyone? It was much more painful and troublesome than accepting that it was just Onishiro's curse. In the aftermath, Rena had admitted to her doctor that it was because she was possessed by was all backwards. Refusing to believe that there was a curse, I wanted there to be a human perpetrator. Now that my close friends are the ones under suspicion, I changed my beliefs at my own convenience, saying it was Oyashiro-sama's curse to blame. Which is a better choice? Accepting that Oyashiro-sama's curse exists? Or that Rena and the rest of them were deeply involved in a string of mysterious deaths? I didn't want to think about it. If I just did think about it, I'd be able to continue the same as always. I wanted to believe that. But that was no longer possible. I had received their message. It was pathetic to me to try and bend the meaning of my own convenience. Regardless of my opponent being human or cursed, I won't let it kill me. As if I would just bend over and give in. For no good reason at all. At least buy me dinner first. Shit. Kichi-kun, what's up, Rena? So this whole town is after Keiichi? Not technically. No, I mean pretty much any outsider is a target. Anybody that wasn't born here. And Rena was born here. She moved away for a bit, but she is from Inamazawa. So they all got very big family ties. Anybody outside of the village, though? Yeah, we're targets. Keiichi-kun! You're making a really weird face. Why, I wonder? Yes, guy, yeah! Maybe that's how Tomitake-san ended his night. He's got it on. They used him as a breeding thing. And then they killed him because he was still an outsider. Like fucking Midsummer. Guys, watch Midsummer. Midsommar. That movie, oh my god. Oh, that's a good movie. That's a fun one. Blows up pancakes with mind. But I want pancakes. I want the pancakes. Do not eat pancakes. Don't eat while watching Midsummer. Don't eat. Midsommar? No, Midsommar. It's Midsommar. Midsommar. Yeah, don't eat during it. No, it's very trippy and fucked up. And you kinda gotta be paying attention to what's going on in the background, cause it's real fucked. Midsommar, yeah. Midbossummer? I wish. I was eating while you were talking about dick cheese the other day, and it was tacos. Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, you were, you sick fuck. I'm gonna watch Midsummer this Halloween. Oh, it's good. I wouldn't really call it scary. I wouldn't call it like a horror movie like that. It's more psychological horror. It's more interesting than a horror. I mean, the main characters go to a village that is very secluded. So it's interesting to learn about the people and their customs and then see what the fuck is going on. It's great. It's just like Higurashi. Very much like Higurashi, where the outsiders are not trusted. One time I broke my head open after hitting my forehead on wood, and it happened years ago, and the wood is long gone. I would fucking think so. Unless you kept it for some reason. The fuck? Well, don't do that again. Oh, like the Wicker Man? I don't remember much about Wicker Man. I think so. Psychological horror is real horror anyways. Don't care for extreme scenes of blood and gore. Depends on what I feel like. Sometimes I like to watch Saw. Sometimes I like to watch Midsommar. They're both horror, just in different ways. And really Saw 1. Saw 1 and whichever one they had like the in the game. That was cool. It's mostly watching that sudden twist. It's the same reason I love the Good Place. You guys ever watch that show on Netflix? It's got a lot of fun twists. I love that shit. I love when things seem normal and then just drops like a dime. It's fucked. It's so good. So good. Police officer goes to remote close-knit island to search for missing girl? What the hell? What? Oh, the liquor. Okay. I was eating fries and I had a fresh cut of my hand. I got salt on it. Ow. Ow, that sucks. Should have used your blood as ketchup. Delicious. Inhaling sharply upon hearing Rena's words, I came back to my senses. Before I had realized it, we were already at the entrance. Shaking my head a few times, I exorcised all those terrifying thoughts. No matter how you looked at it, there's no way Rena could have done such terrible things. It was like I was trying to blackcate myself? I was trying to lie to myself? What the fuck is that word? Wait, what? I enriched ketchup. Blood is ketchup. What the fuck, guys? What? Sometimes you don't have ketchup. Sometimes you've got to improvise. See, Rena would understand. You guys don't get. Placate or placate? Placate? Put yourself at ease? What? What? I never put myself at ease. Maybe that's why I don't know it. Ketchup, 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 ketchup. I'd rather call ketchup mashed tomatoes. Kate is in the name. Yeah, placate. Okay. But, oh. Well, it started without me. What the fuck? It's like, shut up. Play the game. As I slid the door open, a blackboard eraser loaded with chalk dropped onto my head the moment I stepped into the class. Wonder who did that. The chalk dust went into my eyes, inducing a brief moment of agony. Oh! How befitting for the Keiichi-san! A truant! Good morning to both of you, Keiichi and Rena. Forgot the word truant. Good morning, Satoko-chan, Rika-chan. Not quite in the mood for it. I didn't really react to Satoko's drop. Satoko braced herself as I passed by, expecting me to attack her. She seemed a bit disappointed as I simply walked by silently. Ah, she likes him. That's cute. If only she wasn't a baby. What is this? How discouraging indeed. Keiki doesn't seem back to his usual self yet. Yeah. Take it easy on her today, okay? Suddenly there was a slap down my shoulder. It hurt a bit. It's my girl! Hey, Kei-chan! Did you get enough rest? It was Mion. My mind was full of stuff about Rena, but Mion was also a party of interest. Remember Keiichi? That hawkish gaze from yesterday? Yeah. Morning. What's with the energetic greeting? Did you eat that mochi I brought you? Because I ate them, I'm like this. Those words were itching to be blurted out. I really just didn't have the appetite. I ate a few, but quite a lot were left over. What about the homework? Do you have an answer for which one was Rena's? I can't believe you forget your homework, Keiichi. Good. Fuck. Sheesh, then we can't help it. Time for your penalty. I could still guess. He still could have looked at them just because he didn't eat it. And give it like 6 years when they are 18 and 21 or so. Did you eat my sandwich? Yes. It was delicious. Time to chop your dick off! No! Flashing a lurid smile, Mion returned to her seat. There's nothing from our exchange that would cause our classmates to suspect anything amiss. But of course, anyone listening to our conversation up until this morning wouldn't see anything suspicious. That was why it was so frightening. They acted in a way that, regardless to whatever happened to Kichimabara, no one would ever suspect them. That fact had me terrified. Soon the teacher came. Hot. After she asked how I felt and took attendance, another dull, ordinary day began. Time to cut your tail off, spookified. Leave my tail alone. No. No. It regrows anyways. So fuck you. You can't have it, it's mine. This free study period was a convenient time to consider where I stood. I gently closed my eyes and pondered the ridiculous position I was in right now. First of all, what I shouldn't forget was how dangerous of a situation I was in. If I had fallen out of favor with them, after interacting with Oshi-san multiple times, I could see it as I was getting closer to the heart of the matter. The warning yesterday with the mochi was a good indicator of that. No, calling it a warning was just my habit of understanding things. It probably had no meaning beyond stunting my progression and buying themselves some time. Until they had a method of completely erasing me, they were just biding their time. Even though they were keeping me under their thumb with threats, it didn't change the fact that I knew too much. A chilling sensation on my desk made me recall Satoshi Hojo, the boy who was using this desk until last year when he disappeared. Was he also similar to me? Did he learn something he shouldn't have? And was erased? Damn. I wouldn't let them get rid of me so easily. Never! But were they really trying to kill me? I've had these contractory feelings for a while now. Even though I suspected them, I felt I had to cover for them. Goddamn! What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Good to see you. I am getting sleepy. It's getting hard to read in the dark. My eyes! Oh, my eyes! Just... EBU! It's a lot of reading! It's a lot! I get sleepy! As I haven't held my drink for a while. Damn! Sleepy! Sleepy! With all their suspicious behavior, a morning like this just makes it all seem like an elaborate hoax. No, that's just what I want to believe. Doubting my friends, covering for them? My life was in danger. Or was it? Actually, I was debating the wrong point. Given my current situation, those points are something that should have been deliberated on a long time ago. But really, Rena and the rest of them, were they actually aiming to kill me? A little voice inside me continued to torment me with these unresolvable train of thoughts. Are you an idiot, Kichimabara? The answer should be obvious. But maybe the sewing needle might have just been an accident, right? How could you screw up and drop a sewing needle into a piece of mochi? The benefit of the doubt can only go so far. Both Rena and Mion had acted and behaved suspiciously, but maybe it was all some sort of misunderstanding. What kind of misunderstanding? It wasn't just suspicious. It was outright ludicrous, right? Rena just corrected me for lying, and Mion only asked me what I had for lunch. Rena was standing outside our door eavesdropping for a good hour, you know. She probably was just waiting for my phone call to end. For a whole hour outside your room? And is it normal to go home afterwards without saying anything? And to pretend you were never there? You heard from Oshi-san, didn't you? About what Rena did at her former school? But at the hospital, she said it was Onishiro-sama's fault. Cut it out, Keiichi Mabara! Don't you realize they're out to kill you? I apparently blurted out those words out loud. Hearing myself say that so directly left me dumbfounded for a few moments. Afterwards, I had to look around to see if anyone else had heard. My little got a little too close to the truth. Even though I could feel the murderous intent from Rena and the others, part of me somewhere was still trying to deny that. This late in the game, such hesitation could be fatal. I knew that. But I was just your average student, a man living this normal, ordinary life. Do you think I could suddenly believe that my friends, who I had been happily laughing together with up until last Sunday, now intended to kill me? Right? You're too soft, Keiichi. This time I remembered to keep my voice down so I could only hear it. There is only one thing I know now. I now understood. I was too soft. Gotta get hard. Soliloquy? Soliloquy? Soliloquy cut? What is that? See, you gotta throw them with a sound like, hey yo, there was a sewing needle in that bun. Is that in the window for my sewing needle and your gash? I mean. Yeah, get hard, like real hard. Like fuck a dude hard, you know what I mean? Yo, thank you, Dark Insanity. God, I love the best timing for subscribers. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the horde. Oh, so good, so good. Good time. An act of speaking one's thoughts aloud when by oneself? Well, that's just me. That's just me every day. Yeah. 838 subscribers on our road to 900? Oh, wait, are we still? Did we lose one and gain one back? No, we're 839. Let's go! Thank you! I appreciate it, Mama. I love to watch our heart grow! More and more and more! Will there be a new video tomorrow, Kaiju? Of course! Of course. I subscribe. I stream! Just about every day except for Sunday. I stopped streaming Sundays because nobody really streams Sunday. Every other day though, yes, I stream. I will be there. I didn't completely understand how dangerous Rena and the rest of them were. No, I wasn't trying to understand. I was too soft for not listening to Oshi-san when he was earnestly showing me the heart of the matter. I didn't listen because I was too busy pretending to be dejected. Show no mercy, show no grace. What's up, my dudes? Hi, Bob. How you doing? Lance streams on Sundays? Yeah, but he's new. He's new. He's still figuring out his schedule. I don't know. We'll see if he keeps going on Sunday. But I also work Sunday, so yeah. If no one else got me on Saturday, I know my cat just G got me. Bye. That's true. That's true. And usually Varden too. Right? Some people do. Did they say Oshi? Yes. Yes. The detective's name is Oshi-san. Moshi Oshi-san. Moshi Oshi-san. I'm having a great time with it. I love him. I love Oshi-san. He's great. I don't trust him. such as weak-minded thinking, I slapped myself in the face. Keiichi-kun? Yeah, was Rena really trying to kill me? I wish someone would tell me it was a hoax. I didn't care if it actually was one or not. I just wanted someone to say it was. Gah, yet another weak-willed thought. How did I ever become this naive? Are you alright? Does your head hurt? Apparently that's how my inner dilemma appeared to Rena. You're pale. Can you make it home by yourself? Maybe I should accompany you home, I wonder. No, it's, that's okay. That's fine, sorry. I can get home by myself. I just had the meeting without me. Upon hearing that, I wasn't going to participate in the club meeting. Mion pouted unhappily. Since Keiichi was so bent on the revenge match, we were even going to play the deduction game from before too. Keiichi's son doesn't have a burning desire for a rematch. How pathetic. I wouldn't fall for some dumb taunt. Without even a real retort, I just grabbed my bag and was about to get up. Someone's hand perched itself gently on my head. Pika! Keiichi doesn't seem to be well. How very unfortunate. It was Rika-chan. She was stretched up as far as she could, doing her best to pat my head with her petite hand. The real psycho! The one who does head pats! You can't trust the head pats! Look at them all. Look at those head pats! You can't trust them. Who knows? Sorry, everybody. See you. That's all he said. I was quickly left the classroom. They said something to me as I was leaving, but I couldn't make it out. I managed to make it all the way to the entrance in that state of mind. Took out my shoes, put them on, and went forward. Harder than that heart, Keiichi Mabara. They were, for some unfathomable reason, trying to kill me. They were planning something dubious, watching my every move. But I couldn't hate them. Because weren't they my friends? Part of me lamented my naivety, while another part lamented the fact that I had lost something important by lamenting over it in the first place. Okay, can I just say, real quick pause, I swear, whoever translated this or something, like just learn these words and constantly keeps using them. I have never used something used dubious so much. It's really funny. It's really funny. Yells from the classroom, 8 hours! Oh god, right? Psycho head pats. Only young daddies give head pats. Of course, let me give you bat. These words are unique, which is very funny in a way, makes people laugh. Yeah, I guess. By the way, Kaiju, you seem well-versed in ancient culture. What do you mean? What does that mean? Feels like early media liked to sound fancy? Yeah. That's true too. But it really does feel like a high schooler who just learned these words existed. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna sound so smart. Oh my god, they lamented, they palcate, like... They're so dubious, like what the fuck? Learn some more words! Words that I can pronounce. Indubitably. For real though, are you familiar with Sayo no Uta? No? I don't know what that is. Sayo no Uta. Is it Uta? Is that how you say it? It sounds weird. It sounds weird. What is it? Oh, I felt like my consciousness was being ripped out of my body. Oh, this is a regular kaiju or is dark Jew? I can't use it for this one. There's too much text. My wings would cover it up. And I figure I at least stay this way until the end, at least. But tonight we'll have Dark Jew out for the new game. We're playing Outlast. We're playing Outlast tonight. Gonna be fun. I can't wait. Gonna get super spooks. Super spooks. If this is what Oyashiro-sama's curse was like, then it was just too harsh. Hey, Oyashiro-sama, I was wrong for not believing in your curse. But I believe in it now. Completely. Your curse does exist. So seriously, give me a break. I beg you, come on. Yeah, it's interesting that he's having a conversation in his mind. Are we talking to Orashiro-sama? Is that who is telling us our friend is trying to kill us? I'm curious, that's a little... I mean, it's a very demon thing to do. So it might be. I mean, if Rena had it happen, and it could just happen to anyone. In first Outlast, yeah, is a home to the one true waifu. Who? Assassins is the opposite of Dig Out? That took me a second. I like that one. I like it. How's how you doing, Michael? It is good to see how you doing tonight. I'm sorry. That's a good one. Okay, I'm back. I was just commenting on the videos. I've been missing commenting on. I'm so bad at checking those comments. I see them, but I don't reply to them fast enough. I get lazy. I'm sorry. I appreciate the comments. I do. I do help push that algorithm. Hell yeah. Just like when you like and subscribe, right, guys? Of course. Of course you've already done that. I don't have to tell you. Of course. Hello, doing good. How about you? Doing all right? About to get murdered, you know. Impossible! Algo! Algo noises! Do you like the algos? At least we try. It had no flavor or aroma. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Did I skip? Sorry. Oh, the miso soup that normally tantalized my appetite instead tastes like nothing but boiled water. Dad was eating with us last night. It was a rare occurrence in this household. When he got into his work, he ate and slept on his own schedule. My dad never cared about time. Just like me, let's go! Since my dad was at the dinner table, it either meant he had just reached a good point to take a break, or he was in a slump. Yeah. They truly understand the artist, don't they? Yeah, I love it. You don't have to tell me because I won't listen. How dare you? Like and subscribe! Meat. All kinds of meat for kaiju, the blood feast. That sounds good. I'll take all the meat. I'll take it all. Delicious. So yeah, he just doesn't understand the motivation creators have. Your partnership was just a verbal agreement, wasn't it? If it's so hard to agree on things, why not just end it? I feel like it's an industry with lots of back scratching. But when it gets in the way of business, I wasn't able to pick out much of what my mom and dad's conversation, but I could tell it wasn't a very pleasant topic. That, of course, made the disgusting food even less appealing. Staring listlessly at the exchange between my parents, my mind wandered off to the same thought processes I tell my parents everything. Currently, there wasn't a single person from Inamazawa I could trust 100%. That meant the only people I could trust were my parents. But if I told them everything that had happened up until now, would they understand? Rena, for example. That neighborly Rena, who was so diligent in looking after me, came to get me every day and sometimes brought me over a share of what she had made? How could I explain that she wanted to kill me? No matter how I explained it, it would probably be difficult for anyone to comprehend. My somewhat eccentric dad wouldn't understand, and my high-strung mom would probably drag me out to a psychiatrist in the blink of an eye. Sadly, there was the amount of trust that existed in our relationship. Even if they did come to understand, what could they possibly do? Unless they could uncover the truth, they wouldn't be able to protect me. No, by informing them of these unnecessary things, I'd be putting my parents in danger as well. Considering that the victims of the past incidences were often married couples, I couldn't even joke about it. For the entire Mabara family, it had to be an accident, or it just vanished into thin air. It was easily possible in Inamazawa. What was important here was that knowing something unnecessary put you in danger. The most unsettling question was, how did they know I already knew? As long as they didn't know my parents might not fall victim, that was one way to think about it, I guess. At least, it was like that in my case. After I found out, things started becoming odd. In other words, it meant the following. As long as my parents didn't know anything, nothing would happen to them. As long as my parents were here, this house would be a safe haven for them. I knew these were just assumptions based on conjecture on top of conjecture. Wanting this house to be a safe haven, that was the pinnacle of my weak-willed method of thinking. I had to concede that it was not completely safe. It was only safer than outside. I knew that I couldn't rely on my parents. No, I couldn't risk getting my parents involved. Then the only person who could be my ally would be Oshi-san. Him and him alone. He was the only person who understood the situation I was in. He didn't care so much about my safety, but he was without a doubt passionate about solving this case. Blood feast. It was a bit frustrating. Oshi-san was basically the whole reason I was in this mess. Now to get out of it, I had to rely on him. Meaning, it was all going according to his devices. It was just my job to look appetizing while bobbing in the waves as bait. Then when the fish started gathering around, Oshi-san would pull up with a great big haul. It was slightly infuriating, but even I thought that was the best course of action. So then, what should I do? Patience was the first rule of fishing. Just keep waiting till the fish actually bites. But I wasn't simply bait. There were lots of ways for me to struggle before being devoured. When they struck, I needed to somehow dodge just enough to tag out to Oshi-san. No question, it was going to be hard. The timing to bring Oshi-san in would be difficult. He was in the city, not Hinamazawa. So if I phoned him in a moment of need, it would take him about 30 minutes to reach me. Oh, we are fucked! So I need to run away for those 30 minutes. For example, if I set up a rendezvous point for dire situations or something, I had to hide out there until Oshi-san arrived. Okay, I can almost see it now. I was still being chased around in the dark by Pokemon, but now I knew which way to go. I would never have imagined this would be so reassuring. Oh yeah, it would probably be best if I had concealed a weapon for them when things got rough. Typically, that would call for a switchblade, but that wasn't too reassuring for combat. Also, since it was recognized advertised as a weapon by the public, that also wasn't good. Really, when the time comes, a long weapon like a bat would work in my favor. I remember there was a metal bat at school. I could be confident with that when push came to shove. If I pretended I was practicing my swings, then it wouldn't be suspicious for me to always carry it around. I'd go to school early tomorrow and secure it. Just possessing a weapon may be enough to deter them. Also, one more thing. Insurance. It could be something like a note, a memo. I could write down everything that's happened as a sort of journal. Yes, that was smart. Smart, Keiji. In case I suddenly vanished, the journal would be left behind. With my journal in his possession, Oshi-san should be able to avenge my death. I left my parents engrossed in their conversation about work and went back to my room. Transition. The 30 minutes? What is this? The 80s? I don't know how far the town is. And we're pretty far out there, man. I don't know. I tore out a piece of paper from a note and made my way back to my desk. Last time I wrote a journal was for summer homework in elementary school. In the odd chance something bad happened, the police could use my diary as a lead. So I should only write down the facts. How should I start? I've done this. Has anybody done this? Have you ever had that fear that something was just not going right? And just in case, you left a little note or something? Have any of you done this, or am I weird? Because I've done this a few times. People are scary, okay? People get scary. Every night! Exactly! Good, I'm glad you understand. And I'm not just some paranoid fuck. And then the rope snaps. Fucking rope. God damn it. Why can't the rope be better? I jotted down my thoughts as they came. I, Keiichi am in fear of my life. It made me laugh nervously. It was a line that showed up often in detective stories. I never even dreamed that I would be in the type of situation where I'd write it myself. I do not know why they are after my life. Rena and the others were suspicious, but I had no proof. And that's why I couldn't write anything more. I laughed wearily at myself for writing such a passage straight to mystery. Would the police be able to get the hint from reading this passage? Whatever passage? I could only pray that they would. What I prayed for the most, though, was that this journal never needed to play its part. Hold on, I gotta clear my eyes. Oh god, it really does get tiring to read. Oh, this is why I've never been a good reader. I just fall asleep. Yeah, I laughed nervously. It was too simple, so I wrote down one more line I just thought of. The only truth I do know is that it has to do with the Orishiro-sama's curse. Was that too much? I probably shouldn't write more than that. If I wrote any more, then it would seem like I was just delusional. Itchy. I got itchy. It's what I used to read for 2 hours before bed every night. I can't let it. I can't read for 2 hours. Not by myself. No. Ugh. My eyes are gross. Oh my god, it's tired. Tired. Ugh. It's fine. I can keep going. I see a drink. Alright. In order to appear to the reader that the person who had written this was a sound mind, I chose to not write anything else at this point. As the conversation. Yeah. It didn't look like anything was hidden behind it. Now I needed to set it up such that if anything happens to me, my parents could find it. I looked at it from countless different angles until I was satisfied and made my way downstairs. My parents were still talking about work. It didn't look like it was going to end anytime soon, so I couldn't. Sorry to interrupt. I have something I want to tell you about. I never started off a conversation like that before, so my parents are both startled. They stopped talking and turned towards me. I'm gay! What is it, Keiki? I have a favor to ask you. Please listen. Just in case, yeah? If it's not urgent, can we do this later? Right now, Mommy and Daddy have something urgent they're talking about. God, don't call yourself Mommy and Daddy. I didn't think their talk was more urgent than mine. In any case, I started my request. Just in case, okay? If I die, both of my parents' eyes went as wide as saucers. If I die, I want you to put the clock on my wall in my coffin. If they did that, then they'd probably find it. My memoir. Both of my parents remained wide-eyed, not moving an inch. I couldn't blame them. I made that clock in shop class and I really like it. So please. What's the matter? Keiichi? Did something happen? Mom was finally able to ask me with a questioning gaze. Of course, this is a normal response for when someone's son suddenly talks about a subject like this. I felt bad about making them worry, but right now, I just wanted them to think about the clock in my room. With an awkward mood, leaving the room in silence, I decided to go back up to my room. I want to get to school early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. Good night. Saying only that, I left the living room. What a fucking thing for him to... Jesus! Just scare the shit out of your parents real quick, that's fine. That's fine. I just randomly heard I'm gay! Yeah! Laying on a big thick there, Keiichi-kun? Just a wee bit? I need to go to school early tomorrow and secure that bat. I should make today the last day I went to school with Rena. As I climbed the stairs, I heard my mom call my name, but I pretended not to hear her. It wasn't something I could talk about with my parents. If I talk about it, it'd only make things more dangerous. The fight that had begun was mine and mine alone. I couldn't rely on anyone. I wouldn't be killed. Not when I still knew nothing. Why does it do that so weird? That's so weird! Imagine that now red bleeds to Kaiju? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. You see new tip? Not feeling so hot. Wait, that was the end of the chapter? Achievement chasing shadows, pursue the truth? Well, that... Okay, I mean, that did take some time, but... Well, that was kind of short. That was kind of shorter. Not feeling so hot. Alright, we're gonna read this. And then we'll have to end it for today, I guess. I don't want to get too far into chapter 11 and 12. Those are the final chapters, I believe. So we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna go. And there might be 1, 2, maybe even more streams. We'll see. We're getting really close. There's one more. Keiichi-kun's been feeling down lately. Maybe he's in a bad mood. Maybe it was something he ate. I wonder. Maybe he's on his period. Mamma mia-chan, that's gross. No, it's not. Sama. What? What? Huh? What do you mean? Whenever he shows up, someone's demon away. No lie. Oh? Is that so? The plot thickens! The year before that, before last, when Rika-chan's mom drowned, right? Right before that, she was visited by Oshi. Now you mention it, it happened before Satoshi-kun transferred out. Transferred? You're so sweet, Rena. So this time he's appeared before Keiichi-kun. So Keiichi-kun is claiming demon away too? An empty silence hung in the air. And then it was suddenly interrupted. By loud laughter. What? 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 What a fucking way to end this fucking what? What? What the fuck? That was fast. It was. That was a very fast tip, but holy shit! Wait, that tune? What about Wild Bite You? Yeah, we are ending it after that. Oh my god, what a fucking way to end it. Oh, I want to play more! I want to play more! Damn, oh well. I gotta save some more for next time. Let's do Raid. Is he streaming right now? Let's go, Raid, let's go! Get that sucker! Go get him, yeah, get that link. Good job, Sky. Good job. Too quick to even react. Well, bye, you. Let's raid! Go tell him, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready! Go get him, guys! Go get him! Thank you, everybody, for joining me! It's always great to have you all here. I love it, even if there's not a lot of chat going on. I appreciate you lurking. I hope you're enjoying the story. Holy fuck, everybody's on right now. What's happening? Where is Saku? I can't see Saku in my subscribe things. Are you? Oh, there he is. What the fuck? No, I'm subscribed. Weird. Okay. Huh. Alright. Well, that was strange. Kaiju Raid! Yeah! I see you guys over there! I see Sky, Nova, Apple! That's all I see! Why don't I see the rest of you? I appreciate it, guys! Don't forget to like and subscribe! Go give Saku a bunch of love! Go give him that love! You still playing that Radiato story, or however you say it? It is really good. From what I've seen, it is quite good. So check it out, guys. Sayonara, Naruju. That's a little tough one, old son, but I appreciate it. Bye, Yuki-man. You guys all have a great night, okay? I'll see you in a few for some Outlast. I gotta go make some dinner. I'll see y'all later, though. Have a good one, everybody. Bye, Brian, old son, Kiva, Nova, Sky. Apple, of course, and everybody else. It was lovely and lurking. I love you guys. Also the best. I'll see y'all next time. Oh, see, Acumen. See, I knew it. Oh, Outlast, you're being dangerous. Why? It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll see.